Okay. There's something I want to say. There's something I want to say about the election. So we're having an election next year, and the government can, they can turn down the taxes, they can turn down the prices, they can turn the dials on the economy to steer you toward any candidate to please you. That's what they want to do. They want to please you into giving it to a certain candidate. But let me tell you why that doesn't work. Okay? You do not want a candidate just to please you. Okay? Because I saw 2 seconds of the debate, and it all sounds like you don't want somebody to please you. Okay? What you want, because any person, any ruler can just blow out the birthday candle for the human race, and it would be don't get me wrong, you can completely just make a total mess of everything, and it would be a pretty good time, but then it would be a disaster for the human race. What we need to do, and what I would do, and my people and my team, because there are people behind me that you may not know, is that we will extend the human race, the United States, because the country doesn't matter, but we're coming for the United States. So the United States will change under my administration, and so that's what I want you to know, is that anybody can just please you, turn up the economy, offer you more money. And let me explain to you that life does not have to cost more. Life does not have to cost more for your standard of living to increase. You do not need to make more money. You do not need to have more customers to have a happier life. And I feel that way about so many people, because when I was a young man, I was stressing about not having money, and I didn't have money for the longest time, and I still didn't have money. And I finally trying to trades like crypto and stock markets, and I made quite a bit of money, but then for me it was, for a lot of people, but then it came down, I spent the money, and it's like the money, the dollars were they didn't add any happiness to my life. They didn't add any happiness to my life, because dollars are insurance, nothing more. Dollars, for anything that you can't provide yourself, that's what a US dollar is for. Okay? And any politician will tell you that, oh, we're gonna drill more, we're gonna provide you energy to go places and be happy. Sure, you can be happy, but I'm just letting you know, you're also going to be miserable, because you're doing too much with your life. You're running from, people that are chasing your Instagram and garbage, and, it's going to be a little bit disgusting, how costly people are. And I'm telling you, give me a chance. You do not want a candidate that pleases you, that does everything that you ask for. You don't want to be that disgusting. You want to get it. You want to get it without the insurance, is what I'm telling you. And the economy does need to roll, but we have so much leeway. There's so much ahead of us that we have as the United States, that we, for at least 10 years, can afford to just kind of exist, you know? That's how I see the economy. The United States has 10 years of leeway. So, and, you know, part of that is extending it to 100 years, you know? Like, we need to be able to, you know, find our happiness that's not so extremism, you know? Like, people are not, you know, ruled by who the best bacteria is that like destroys everyone and like, you know, has the best life and overproduces the most. That's really what the top of the hill looks like. Which bacteria is the best one? And I'm telling you, vote for me. 4 years. Stop doing gerontocracy, where you give it in to, you know, who's been in government the longest. Give it to me. Write in Thomas, Thomas, Christopher, CHRISTOPHER, Karba, KARBA. And you know, I'm not going to make major speeches, you know. I will do a State of the Union, and that's the greatest extent you will see of me. I promise you that, because I'm